What's going on, gang? Mortgage Mark here. Let's talk about just what's happened here over the last week or so, give or take. Let's go to some housing updates. Rates, for the most part, been still pretty steady Eddie. I will tell you, if you're watching this and you're thinking about refinancing, this, in my opinion, would be a good time to do it. You can see that we're getting into a narrow trading range, and I hate to see that because if we accidentally dip below this, you might see rates just start drifting a little bit higher. Plus, the Fed's been buying fewer and fewer mortgages over the last few weeks. It went from like 10 to 12 billion to then 9 to 10, now 8 to 9. So they've been slightly tapering as they go. But check this out: the 30-year Treasury and the 10-year. So when rates first started dropping, people thought, man, that's the Treasury's way down here. Well, you look at the gap between them. That's not necessarily normal, but it is what it is as far as how much of a spread there is. Check this out for the housing. We started off this year gangbusters in the blue. And then obviously COVID hits and boom, here we go. But I love to see this recent little tick up here. Check out that U-turn. Even during shelter in place, we got a little upswing here. So that's good. We'll see where we end the year because we need a strong summer to kind of make up for this. So we will find out if that's true. Did you know we're at an all-time low for the percentage of Americans that actually think it's a good time to buy? And by a low, I'm talking from like literally a 40-year low. This was pretty amazing to me. The part I'm really intrigued about is just check out like 2011, 2014. You're about 70 to 69 to 70% Americans thought it was a good time to buy. And now we're down to about 50%. It's been just angling down ever since for the last handful of years. Here's some COVID stats that I found interesting. People think that we're all getting released into the wild too soon. 63% think that. As far as the number of tests, obviously the amount of tests are going up. That's good. But here, look at this. This is what I found fascinating. As far as the percentages of COVID death compared to the flu, like obviously it's a huge amount for COVID, but look at this. Down in 2014, this is the seasonal flu vaccine, how effective it is. Basically, it only worked for 19% of the people in 2014. Isn't that amazing? I just thought that was astounding. But then going back to this graph, by the way, in 2018, you had as many deaths from the flu as we've had from COVID. That to me just blows my mind. So just crazy. Anyway, for the first time ever, guys, we have more people in the world that are older than 65 years old than we do like new people that are younger than 5 years old. I didn't even know that's a stat they kept, but there you go. And hey, good news. If you're a Republican, you think things are pretty good and getting better. If you're a Democrat, chances are you think things are getting worse. Check this out. The number of Democrats that think they're getting it worse, it's leveling out to where it's still 59%. And all of a sudden, if you check out the Republican graph, the green line, the Republicans think it's getting better. Who knew? Fake news, right? Economic updates. The record high percentage of workers that think they're going to get laid off. So 25%, 1 out of 4 of you watching this thinks they might lose their job. I don't know about you actually watching this. Hopefully everybody here watching this keeps their jobs, but 1 out of 4 people are worried about their jobs. The Google searches for filing for unemployment keeps going down. So that's always a plus. Check this somewhat depressing graph. It's got all kinds of wonderful, pretty colors, but check it out. Only 5% of small businesses have received their payroll protection money. So kind of crazy. 61% are still out there hanging out, not sure what to do. And then 35% did not receive it. So it's a lot of people for a lot of money that haven't gotten it. So it's kind of crazy. Here's the GDP. It's fallen to like, significant lows since like the mortgage meltdown days. But I thought this was really interesting. Check out these pretty colors. But housing is blue. Even amid the COVID, you're going to see that the housing had a really strong quarter. So that's always a good thing. But I also thought it was really interesting. Check out the business investment, the green. It's the companies were negative. So for the last 3 quarters, companies have been spending less and less on actually investing in the business. So I don't know if that's indicative of something coming, but there you go. The NASDAQ, guys, it's basically back to where it was pre-COVID. Like amazing. And then if you look at the S&P, it's still trailing, but it's only down less than 10% from when we started. So again, it goes back to the, just close your eyes, stick your head in the ground and not pay attention. Just keep investing every month because eventually the stock market apparently corrects itself. Who knows? And then the graph on the right, analysts think there's still going to be a pretty significant pullback in the next 3 months to go back to the previous lows and test those, and then it's off to the races. We'll see. Time will tell. This is interesting. We talked about it a week or two ago when oil went negative, like negative $37 a barrel. But this is the actual capacity for where to put it. And you can see we're getting up to the point where we may not have anywhere to put all this excess oil in the near future. And if that happens, gas prices will continue to plummet. Be really interesting to see if that happens. Big thing to promote this week, guys. Next week, May 5th, we're doing our monthly, I have my employees do a personal budget, and I have them, we have a Money Matters meeting. You are all welcome to join us via Zoom. You can be a fly on the wall. I got a buddy of mine who's an attorney, Isaac, who specializes in wills and estate planning. He's coming in to talk about wills and estate planning and what you need to know and how to prepare and how much it costs, all that fun stuff. So I'm actually really pumped about this one. If you want to join us, you can go to mortgagemark.com/Money Matters 5.5. There you go. Miscellaneous stuff. Hey, good for Fox News picking up some viewership. I don't know why, but I just thought that was incredibly interesting. And this is the meat. If you guys don't know, like meat processing plants are getting hit pretty hard. And I'm just shocked there's not a run on meat right now. Toilet paper, yes, but for meat, apparently we don't care. There's another graph I saw that I didn't put in here. More vegetarians are popping up now. Who knows if it's because of that or not. Liquor stores, should they be considered essential? 42% say yes, they should be considered essential. And then apparently 42% of the population lives in Utah. So yes, I think they should be essential. And if you guys didn't see it this week in USA Today, Superman, Christopher Reeves, his son is apparently USA Today correspondent. He did something like this, and he wasn't wearing pants, and it was seen on TV. So I thought this was hilarious. So there you go, guys. And I am wearing pants for the record right now. We appreciate you watching. As always, if you guys need anything, obviously mortgage or anything else beyond that, let us know. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day.